All right, we're early. Hello and welcome to Around the Birch Fire podcast live today, Saturday, January 24th, 2024. Normally every other week, Sundays and uploaded Mondays on Spotify and YouTube, starring me and Kirikachi. Currently, we have the musician and Fortnite extraordinaire, Wes Brooks, as our guest. Who are you?
Uh, I am Wes Brooks. I make music and I play Fortnite.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
That's all I do. I think.
Hey, that's one more thing that I do, so that's big. That's
What genre of music do you play, and what skin on Fortnite do you like?
oh, great question.
That's a hard question to answer because the first album I had some like rap songs and I was dressed as a cowboy and now it's kind of like a sleep paralysis demon like uh trauma pop. So I don't know what's really going on, to be completely honest with you.
Trump pop.
That's fair.
Favorite what the hell is my favorite Fortnite skin?
Is it one of the mink skins, which I think is 80% of them at this point?
The mink
Uh
skins.
I
I think
rock
it's just one.
I rock Gambit a lot, like from X-Men, and then
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
and then I'm running around as Abel, the Weekend. So I
Nice.
don't know, something like that.
God, we live in a world where Abel can, where the Weeknd can beat the shit out of Kratos at a Trevor Scott concert. However, I guess the Trevor Scott's concert isn't in the map at the moment, is it?
I don't know.
No.
Like I try to get like the Halloween Horror Nights theme going with my Fortnite sessions. Like I'll have the Weekend skin, but I'll have like the Stranger Things weapon wrap, and it's like all like stuff that was part of like the
Mm,
last or like the past few years, like Halloween Horror Nights.
nice. The Halloween themes are always good.
And they just dropped
Like
Michael Myers last year, so
yeah, which I was like, oh, that's I don't know,
nothing
surprising.
is nothing is more satisfying than making Michael Myers floss.
I have not seen that, and I hope I never do. It's
Well, Fortnite's the only game where you're gonna see it, so
yeah, I don't know.
I remember
Fair enough.
Kratos was added, and there were a couple videos where people had him dance, and they said he can do the cuck strut or the cuck strut now. And it's just like, Jesus.
Yeah, you can really put some characters in some dances. There are way too many collabs and way too many dances now. You can pretty much do whatever. Shit is wild.
Here, you keep talking about Fortnite. I'm gonna find the picture that shows the extended universe of Fortnite.
Is there a picture showing it? It's crazy. It just keeps on growing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lady Gaga's in there now, so that's
who's
a
not
whole
in
nother one.
Fortnite at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, I think every single game, because games do collabs with their own shit, basically.
Oh, you're including like if this game. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
so like if like a good way of putting it is
Would that mean that every multiverse that is in Lego is also now in Fortnite because there's Lego Fortnite?
I believe so, yeah. But
Oh
here's the
shit.
image for you all to just see. This is probably not even updated. Yeah,
I mean, they get.
this is
Oh
the
my god.
Fortnite.
That's a big list right here.
Yeah, everything's
Fortnite
connected.
Reality Zero.
Yeah, I mean apparent because Street
Oh
Fighter
yeah.
characters are in it. Street Fighter characters are in Smash Bros. And Dragon Quest characters are in Smash Bros.
Mm,
Dragon Quest is part of the
Yo, can
Fortnite.
we get some actual Dragon Quest skins though?
this
That
is
would be quite
very
nice.
big.
Yeah.
How is PUBG connected?
Follow the lines, I guess.
Dude, the Stanley Parable is on this list. How about that?
What game is that collabed with? That is.
I
There's a
mean,
PUBG
lot
goes to
going on.
Resident Evil, goes to Rainbow Six Siege, goes to Rick and Morty. Oh, okay, sure.
I like how Shrek is connected with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Why are we getting Shrek skins? That's a
all
great
Marvel
question.
universes.
This is definitely outdated because they link Super Smash Bros to Dragon Quest and Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z is just straight up in Fortnite at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was posted
This is It's got to be a bit old. There's no
December 4th, 2023, with the tagline of
there's no
Peter Griffin alone makes us way bigger.
And I
There's
also
no
see
teenage-
Buffy on the list, and that's not in the game, and I'm very disappointed by that.
Yeah,
no
it might be,
Minecraft.
right?
Oh, because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because of Street Fighter.
What
That's a
is-
leap.
what's
Which gives you
fight-
the Nintendo. I mean,
Apparently, Fallout is connected to fictional crossover.fandom.com/wiki/Rocket League.
I was gonna say you could connect it that way because they have the partnership with Rocket League, and then you have the Vault Boy antennas that were in Rocket League.
Oh, okay. This is wild and could also be updated by adding like another whole.
Like a whole
Quarter.
image the same size, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy just how much.
I mean, they just added Metal Gear Solid, so that's not even in here. I don't think.
Let me guess, they added boxes that are like the bushes, but you actually.
They
can't see
absolutely
people.
did.
They did add boxes you can hide in. Yeah, because of course.
That's-
Also, Lego doesn't need to be like a weird sub connection. It's just a direct connection.
At this point now, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you were curious, they gave Old Man Snake like a really nice ass.
Yeah. I noticed. Don't worry.
Oh, man. Is it better than mine?
I don't know, but he's got the cake factory going on.
Yeah. He's caked up.
Yeah, he might be like old as fuck, but I mean,
He does not skip leg day. You know what I mean?
He got those glutes going on.
He's been hitting those glutes. Absolutely. That's
I
the only
mean-
explanation.
Isn't technically every fucking Fortnite character kicked up?
No?
Not everyone, but a good amount of them, yes.
That's like a 50%, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a bit more rare for the male skins to be caked up, you know?
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
so
a
it's
few.
nice to see when it happens.
They went out of their way for Old Man Snake, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell.
I mean,
You know, someone was like, "This guy just needs cake," you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's
I
the point
mean,
of
yeah.
a different options? You know, why have two
He's-
skins if you're not gonna cake one up?
he's been trying to sneak around, but the clap of his ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Exactly. So it's a big problem. It's a big problem.
Like, I'm tempted to just like boot up Fortnite and just go to like the character screen and like share my screen and just show you like what this dude's working with.
Well, you private browser, this old man.
Uh,
Oh,
skin. Let's see. Come on, let me see. Let me see Snake's ass. Oh wait, actually, they have a comparison of it all.
oh, good.
But this is an old man Snake.
Hold on, I
Finally.
got you. I got you. Give me a second here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm happy we're doing this.
Dude,
I'm gonna share my screen in a second.
I can't wait for this to completely destroy the entire thing. But there's
Oh,
apparently a comparison of normal Snake.
yeah. They ended up caking him up. I think that was like when he first came in, and he wasn't as caked
Excellent.
like
I like-
initial release.
Yeah, I like how in other games he's super fucking caked.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. What's that third game? What is that? Just Metal Gear Solid Special?
Oh no, but
I'm assuming.
oh man, I think that might be hentai.
Oh,
That I'm
What?
looking at, not that game, but what I'm currently looking at.
oh, okay. I was like,
I mean,
All right, hold on.
there's no nudity,
let's
but
see.
yeah, just this image is what I just stumbled upon.
All right, hold on. I got you. I got a PowerPoint presentation here.
yeah.
Excellent.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me stream.
Thank goodness. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So this is your normal snake skin. So he's looking good, but like nothing too special back here. You know, it's kind of flat. But if you move on to old man snake, that's where we get into business here. All right, hold on. Here we go. Look at this.
Damn.
Oh, way more definition.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of bug still, isn't it? I don't know what's going on there. Anyways,
It's been like that the whole season. We don't judge it. We don't judge
yeah,
it.
you got to fix that Epic Games. Anyways, yeah, he's got cake.
Hell yeah. Cool, we're back to normal.
That's actually the only reason I came on this podcast was to show you guys that.
Excellent. Are you going to be like our first guest and bounce immediately?
Hey,
How long do they stick around?
how long?
30, 20 minutes?
It's like 30 maybe.
The first episode
It was
was
pretty quick.
pretty
Hey, I'll give you 35 minutes.
Oh hell yeah, nice. Oh yeah, let's go.
I did tell you how long this lasts for,
How long is this supposed to last for?
right? At minimum like an hour and a half.
I could do that. I think I might have to take a power nap though in the middle. of it.
Just right in the middle. Oh yeah, quick.
I
We can
try
do
to-
a quick ad break. 20-minute ad break. Little power nap.
Can you even do a 20-minute?
I'm thinking about Kiwi here. I'm doing it for him.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, yeah.
I would love that. I would not wake up from a power nap though. That's the problem.
Oh, man.
I would just fully go back to sleep.
Yeah. For me, whenever I take any nap, I literally am just like, well, let's see. Am I going to be sleep for 10 hours? All right. That's how that's gonna go.
I don't think I've ever had a nap where I wake up and I'm like, man, I'm feeling great right now. I love life. It's always like, please no. Why did I do this to myself?
I think after 21, it's probably just supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I don't know. My uncle naps like every day he can. He goes for a little like 20-minute nap every single day.
Man,
And I was like, you got to be having some amazing little naps because there's no way in hell I would be doing that.
like me and Lord Brooks here.
Mhm.
Who told me to call him that? We're about to hit 30, so whenever Christmas rolls around, we'll wake up, go to the couch, and just.
Is that what
I mean,
happens when you hit 30? You
that's-
start passing out on couches?
That's what it's like for me. I don't know about everybody else.
Ah, shit. Okay.
That's what dads do, just so you know. Is that
No,
they
no.
just
I
sleep
know.
on
My
the
dad does it
couch.
all the time. Not on Christmas specifically. Just like, any day after 10 p.m., he's on the couch. He's probably asleep.
Oh man.
Just having a little naparoo. He's
Yeah,
a tired guy.
Ever since my dad had his uvula, is that what it is? The little dangly thing in your throat?
Yeah.
Ever since he had that surgically removed, he's been better.
He hasn't been falling asleep on the couch as much.
Yeah,
Oh man, get yours chopped off this year. We'll be good to go.
he has sleep apnea. I have insomnia. These are two very different things.
No.
I'm lucky to even fall back asleep or fall asleep whenever I take potato to work in the morning.
So what you're saying is, if I remove my urethra, I can just stop napping all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think he said urethra. I don't know how you're removing that. I'm gonna be a bit worried.
I just start channeling Joe Rogan and tell you about the medical benefits, but also that I don't know anything.
Dude, that's crazy. Have you ever tried removing your urethra?
Oh, man.
A quick at-home procedure,
I
It's
don't know
nice.
if that sounds
simple.
right. Hey Kiwi, does that sound right?
It sounds right to me. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Horse. Try doing horse dewormer. That'll.
I.
Can we get a medical consultant in this podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Okay, this is not medical advice, but
I
here's
did-
a medical consultant.
I did a semester of medical school. Does that count?
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
so
Nice.
Would
So
you
have
would you recommend this at-home procedure?
in your medical opinion?
One second. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Very good.
big horse dewormers paying you off or what?
No, Greg from down the street who has this operation going on. Go see him. He does the best procedure for this.
Go hang out on his kitchen
And
counter
the
for like
best
20
part is he
minutes.
doesn't have one of those phony things called a medical license, so you know you can trust him.
Oh,
The government
No.
isn't. God, let's. I'm cutting this off before this becomes the Joe Rogan experience.
The
or
real
something.
doctors don't have medical license. You know, that's what I always say. Bit worried.
So
I didn't.
you.
I wouldn't have thought that the uvula would have helped with sleep apnea, but that makes a lot of sense.
I didn't think the urethra had anything to do with that.
It helps you.
It's just the whole body's so interconnected. You know, you really, you really don't know.
I gotta ask, how does one remove the urethra?
Probably not easily.
That's
I think it would be incredibly painful.
It sounds a little more complicated than the fucking uvula.
because like you remove it and it would just burn every time instead. I suppose to
mean-
the point where it just leaks into your body instead.
Yeah, you could get like I'm sure that they can replace it if it gets infected or something. I'm sure there's
Listen,
a little
I'm
tube
just
they can throw
happy-
in there. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm just
yeah.
happy we're tackling the hard-hitting topics in here.
No. This is good. I'm happy we went from snake's cake immediately to urethra removal. No in between. Just
Maybe I'll throw that into my repertoire for insults with enemies in D&D.
If you're a bard and
I do play a bard on every other Sundays.
threaten to remove people's urethras.
Oh my god. I mean, that's a good way to intimidate someone.
I
would be
mean,
scared shitless
I
if
got a
someone said,
plus-
I'm gonna rip that out. It's like, oh my
I
god.
got a +10 in intimidation,
Yeah.
which is very funny because the barbarian is very much more intimidating than me. But
You just got a better vocabulary.
Barbarian doesn't threaten to remove your urethra though, so
Yeah. That's you gotta be skilled to do that, you know? You gotta have a medical license, surely.
oh man, I don't have a medical license, but I do know how to cut people up in that game.
Can we get a medicine check?
Oh yeah.
You want it to go poorly.
Yeah. Let me
yes.
just
Oh, yeah.
Is this a botched procedure? Let us know.
an 8.
Oh
Ooh.
man, yikes!
Ugh.
That is infected.
Well, hold on, he's a bard, so he gets half of his thing. Let me see what my
Oh, yeah,
character William Cockings has.
The
DM,
bard would have the last name of Cockings.
So he, what's a good way of putting it? He was a character that started off as a chicken farmer, basically.
That's quite the hero's journey.
Yeah, and then he became an assassin, and well, he was an Order of Whispers bard.
That's a really big career change.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
massive. The old chicken farmer to assassin pipeline. They don't talk about it enough.
What is
So-
the process of going from chicken farming to assassination?
So basically, when you're 5 years old, you have to have your mother die of some disease, and then your father become a heavy drinker and beat the shit out of you as you grow up. Become so numb to the world that you join up with some bandits. Then your brother
How long-
joins.
Wait. You're a chicken farmer though. When do you join up with the bandits?
Well, I was like 5 when this happened, and when I
Were they
probably
like
around
stealing
14.
your chickens and you're just like, take me with you? This place
No,
sucks.
no, more so
Oh.
of we lived in a house at the edge of the village. Mom died, and then
Mm-mm.
and then Dad became just a violent drunk, and didn't actually farm chickens after that.
Oh, so your family was chicken farmers. You personally
yeah.
were never a chicken farmer?
Yeah, no, I just got the last name
Oh.
of Cockings from them.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that kind of makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Is that actually a last name that is used?
I looked up ye old English names for this shit. One of the things was they named themselves off of their profession.
Yeah.
So, I just went with parents just assumed I was gonna be a chicken farmer.
So you're
Uh,
saying your character did not have an OnlyFans account?
No.
No, I'm looking it up. He's right. There are a lot of there's some good cock ones. There's Cockburn, Cockcroft,
I'm just saying, cockings can
Cockerham,
really apply to quite a few different professions.
Cockfield, Cocking, Cocksedge, whatever that is.
Maybe I should have gone with
Cocksedge
Coxedge.
is really good.
That's- Oh man, it was great because so like I said, joined up with some bandits. Brother joined up with a different nation. Like we were like city
Oh.
states where we were from, and there was an actual nation nearby. He joined up with the army, disappeared, and my character assumed they were bandits, so he snuck around and started killing off a bunch of bandits that he was working with. Lured them all into a cave with a big bonfire in it, then sealed off the cave to suffocate them all. And that's what made him into basically picked up by that same nation to become an assassin for them. He then took on the name of Cavden and was just called K. But last session, the DM called me Mr. Cockings, which is nice.
There you go, moving on up in the world, getting them promotions.
Oh boy, I wrote a poem for that campaign. Got got some claps.
Oh.
Everybody loved it. It was great. Got inspiration for.
Can you read the poem for
traumatic-
us?
No, because it's depressing as
Oh.
fuck.
That's fair. Yeah.
Do you really want to hear a poem about daddy beating me after mommy died?
Not really. I thought it'd be about like the fun bandit life. I don't know.
Oh no, every single part of that character is I'm broken and haven't had a life for 40, 50 years.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've even made sure his feats tell him that he could have had so much more because he's a prodigy skill expert. Man could have had a better life.
But he could have been an actual chicken farmer.
He could have. He
Yeah.
could have also gone to the College of Wizardry and probably been a pretty good teacher there.
Only who wants to teach, you know? You know, they say teaching's for those who can't do. Is that the. I don't know. Probably not for magic. I feel like if you're teaching magic, you probably need to be able to do magic.
He's a bard.
Yeah. So magic.
Yeah, he's a bard that currently he's using, wizard spells, cleric spells, some druid spells.
Mm,
He's literally doing all kinds of magic. I
he's doing all
picked
of it.
up spiritual weapon for him.
Oh, so good. What a fun weapon. What a fun spell.
And also summon celestial.
What is his? Do you have a spiritual weapon that you consistently use? Or you just switch it up every time you cast it?
I use it for the first time ever, and he didn't have anything for it, so apparently it's a sword in a display case. Was what he grabbed out.
A sword in a display case.
It's probably I think it described as a great sword. I like the idea of a great sword just fucking flying from the sky.
That's fun.
I think in the other campaign that this boy, Mr. Brooks, is in is I think it might be a hammer. Maybe a
Oh.
scythe. Honestly, I don't know what I use for it. I just throw it out and do big damage with it.
Oh, they're so literal. I had a friend who had a newspaper that would like be rolled up and hit him on the head lightly.
I found
Like
one.
little-
I found a 3D printed STL for a chancla floating in the air. Just a flip.
That's incredible. That's great. You gotta print that.
If my 3D printer wasn't currently partially in my hand right now, I'd probably print it out.
Oh, yeah. That's not
What,
looking too
what
hot.
happened to the 3D printer?
It wasn't printing.
Oh,
Boy.
So, I decided what I would do. Let me move my 2 cans of soda that I have planned for. So, what I had done
Mhm.
was tax fraud.
oh,
Probably
just
shouldn't
like
say that
Yoshi.
legally loud. So, this printer started with a 0.4 millimeter print head.
Mhm.
And since I'm trying to print things that are this fucking big, I switched it to a 2mm print head. And this bad boy was working quite nicely for quite a long time. No issues, no nothing. To be fair, I say that, but I did probably spend a good 40 hours of my life every time I've for the last maybe for the last 100 hours of printing on this thing, I've probably spent a good 30 to 40 hours fixing it or changing some things or trying to fix things, cleaning things out. But
I feel like
long
that's pretty
story
common for
short,
them.
I talked to Chaotic about his resin printer, and he's just like, I've had it for 3 years and probably spent about 4 hours fixing something.
Ooh.
And I was just like, I did that last night for 4 hours. Anyways, so after a certain point, it was printing out really weirdly with holes throughout it. Like you print
Oh,
out a bandit and they looked like they had like warps like missing from their chests and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? How? How
not what
does
you're
it
going
do
for.
this? Yeah, so I swapped out the print head or the nozzle for it, and this then started to print out really shittily. Like it wasn't printing out
Mm.
properly. It would just turn into spaghetti after the first 2 layers.
Have you considered lighting it on fire?
Yeah,
I
and
have
just breathing in the
actually
fumes, just like a deep. I think that'd be good.
I have actually taken my lighter to it a few times to try to get out any of the old gunk. But so my plan was I'll just take this old head
Yeah.
and screw it back in because that was actually working. Fuck it. So this piece right here, which you can see how pretty gonky it is and
Yeah.
whatnot. Um, this piece slides into this piece, which is the heat sink, and then on top of this is a this piece right here, which holds the nozzle. Inside of here is probably can't really see it, but there's some teeth inside of there that grips onto a tube, and then the rest of the 3D printer basically does everything. All this does is works on heating.
Extrude. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the extruder is the thing on the other side that pushes it in.
Oh, that's just okay. Yeah, I got
This is just a heater, basically.
Oh.
Hence why this right here is the heating element, and then this top part is the thermometer that actually reads all that with the fans that heating out, heat sink, and all that. But the old nozzle doesn't screw back into here, and this
Oh.
has to be flush. Like it cannot have any room to it. So logical thing.
Mhm.
Why don't I replace this with this?
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I have an Allen key here because everything's fucking
Yeah.
Allen keys with this.
Love it.
I should be able to put it right here and start unscrewing the screw out.
Yep.
Strange. There's no resistance with it, and it just spins around without anything else. Let's try the other one here. Similar thing. Weird, because I use this one to unscrew the screws from this one. Let's try the size up. The next size. It doesn't even fit in there.
Hold on, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Have you considered lighting it on fire?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah,
That will loosen the screws. He's a
Oh,
genius.
wow, yeah. Crazy. It's not like this is rated for temps that are about
Is that not working?
No.
You should try lighting the entire 3D printer on fire.
You're right. That'd be a good use of a
Just get like a big metal
$300
tin and
Hey,
throw it all in and start a fire in there.
let me know how that goes, but keep me posted.
You know what we'll do. So yeah, I can't get the heating element or the thermometer out of this.
Are the screws just stripped, or I guess not screws? Are the hexes just stripped?
I'm
Stripped.
guessing so. Yeah, maybe when the machine put it together, because that's the stock one that came with it. Maybe they stripped it at the factory.
Yeah.
Because like the worst part is you want to know how the screws actually are? Because these are the ones for the other thing, which now I
Those look
think about it.
small. Oh,
Yeah,
they're little tiny little guys.
yeah, there is no
Oh,
screw head on it, but that's the top of it. Literally, they are a screw with no like screw head or anything.
no screw.
Yeah, and they're super skinny, and it's just like, god damn. Another thing I was gonna do is I have another .2 head here that's hardened steel.
Ooh.
Actually, these are the stainless steel ones. These that are hardened steel. And so what they have is that you can take a wrench onto one of these, basically,
Mhm.
and easily screw it in. Tell me why this one is completely rounded, except for a little side that's completely flat to where I can't actually fucking use any tool to screw it in.
Ah,
So if I need to replace the head, which might
you can't
happen,
unscrew it.
correct,
Yeah.
without an extreme amount of effort,
And
I would,
definitely damaging the head.
yeah,
Or or a wrench.
I mean, this thing, if you see it like from the front, you can see like right there at the top, there's metal like scraped and missing. This
Yeah.
corner is really just off. It's supposed to, look like this. That's
Nice and
from
shiny.
me having to grab a hold of it with a pair of pliers while I very, very, with a wrench undo it. It's just like,
Very careful.
fuck, man. So, I asked Cap for some 3D printers. He was like, what size? He's like, do you know the financial hurdles that you have to go through with it? And I'm like, kind of. How much does it cost you to print something? And he was just like, about 60 cents. And he did some more math. He said, actually, about 15 cents now I think about it for like a standard, like little miniature of like, I just
Oh
bought it
wow,
off
that's
Hero
great.
Forge. And I said, wow, it cost me about 7 cents. And I have to print it like 3 or 4 times to get it right.
Oh, so it might just be worth it. I hear the resin ones are good, so I mean if you're mostly doing minis, obviously.
Oh yeah, for
Like
Mr.
what?
Westbrook's, you know how like whenever you 3D print something, it's very like shitty looking. Like if you look deeper into it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The resin printers are a lot more finer detail. And you would think that means that they take a lot more time to print. No, because they do the entire layer at the same time.
They're
While the
fancy.
3D printer has to go around the entire thing, fill it in, all that shit. The resin
I feel
printer is
like
just like layer, 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 layer. 3D printers, layer, layer, layer. So,
layer.
Ogres have
Layer.
layers.
yeah.
Dragon layer.
So a normal filament printer, if you were to print like 30 miniatures, it would have to print every single layer for the 30 miniatures at a time. Versus if you print it in the resin printer, all 30 miniatures are being done at the same exact time. And you don't have spider webs between them.
I feel like I would want a resin printer, and then I just wouldn't use it very much, which is crushing.
Yeah, I'd probably actually use mine quite a bit because of how much shit I've had to print out recently.
That's fair.
Like,
You use it for D&D and stuff, right?
yeah, like here's the whale that got printed. You can see it's
Oh
like
hell yeah.
its like fins are like really shitty. There's like bits off of it, and there's an obvious texture on it. Ignore this part. I had to print it in 2 pieces.
Excuse me. Sorry.
A rock that I had to do because I threw a rock at my group of level 2 adventurers.
Did they live?
Yeah, the encounter was so that way the new players know running away from an encounter is a-okay. Just because I throw something on the board doesn't mean you have to fight it. They
Fair.
took to that very nicely.
Nice.
I basically did
Just
a
put them into it.
I did like a tutorial campaign for them.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
do those encounters right, it could be really fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So when you I've been trying to think about it as the idea of God of War's design philosophy for things, which the idea is that if you what's a good way of putting it? So in God of War, if you are fighting like a group of enemies or something, or you're in an encounter that's supposed to be challenging, you'll have, for instance, maybe a puzzle that you're doing, and then you'll have ranged guys shooting at you, and you have to deal with both of those at the same time. So, for an encounter like the Rock, it would be something that I would assume would be fun. Is you have the Rock that's chasing you or a large monster, but the
Wait, like
party
Dwayne
has to.
Johnson? You
Yeah,
you have a Dwayne Johnson encounter?
That
yeah.
would be
You want
sick.
to see him again?
Does he lay the
He's just trying to
smackdown
sell
on your
you.
party?
No, but he lays some
He's just
pretty
trying to
big
sell his
eggs.
energy drink.
I
The
don't
Rock.
remember the Rock looking like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's his
Yeah, which is
cousin. It's
penny pack.
spelled ROC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his cousin's a bird. It's because
His
he's
name also
Aztecian.
Dwayne, or
What's this? What's this? What's the CR on the Rock?
Uh,
I like the wrestler, not the
Oh,
what you just
man.
told me.
are we including how strong he is in oh,
Somebody
what's
put
the one where he's in the jungle? God damn it.
Jumanji?
Yeah, I mean
No, this
he's
is
pretty
like
strong in Jumanji. Yeah, like
like
actual.
his ring gear. Like this is like '90s Rock.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
to be
Oh
fair,
my god, it exists. What the heck?
yeah,
someone's done this.
somebody did make Dwayne the Rock Gollum Johnson, who's a golem.
Oh,
His challenge rating is 10. I don't think that's right.
Um, I
That should
think
be like
somebody says
CR
in
30.
a
30.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
ain't, you
Okay.
ain't taking down the Rock.
I mean,
Fair enough.
to be fair, a lot of his attacks are not as strong as it should be for his CR. But
Oh, so it's all for show, is what you're saying? The Rock's all for show? Is that what you're trying to say? Whoa.
You have the Rock bottom on that stat block.
His numbers are padded? Oh, shit. Oh, God. I never
His
watched
language
90s
is
Rock.
his smack talk in common.
Sorry, that's that what they. That's
is pretty good.
incredible. Who made this? This is great. He's unaligned. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, he's the Rock, but you know, like I was saying, if you just throw a group of enemies at a man at a thing, and the idea is just to run away from it, um,
My God.
and
One of his
nothing is
attacks.
really established, it just kind of comes off as like, eh. One of his
Well,
attacks is what-
you'd want to establish that.
yeah, you don't want to just take an enemy, throw it in front of the group, and then just be like, you guys should run away after like a round of 2 of nothing happening.
Sorry, I just need to go back to the Rock topic really quickly. He has
Yeah.
dude, the guy has an attack called the Pebbles elbow. They made it Gollum themed. I love it. I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah.
Next D&D campaign, 100% playing the Rock.
Oh man, you can easily do that by picking up the CR0 creature stone. I think it's like a giant statue stone or something like that. Basically, it's a CR0 creature with no attack, but it has like 200 hit points and like
Oh.
high armor. It's very funny because if you use Tasha's henchman rules, you can just grab that, give it a weapon, and it's basically like a high level. It's basically a giant, but it's marked as CR0. But either way,
Seems unfair.
yeah, back onto it. Like something like big following you, smashing through buildings, and you have to run while fighting off little guys as you run through. Stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, we've got things to do, and then you have this thing your failure state chasing you, basically. That I think
Yeah.
the party should know is a failure state if they're smashing through buildings, or, for instance, when it's introduced, there's like, to put it more into perspective, is what would have been probably good is for the last encounter there was some that me and like Westbrooks had. What would have definitely established the enemy that we were fighting as something that we needed to run away from. You have There's some elves in a tree. If one of them had come down to do something about it, and he just grabs that thing, like they could even have showed like the elves like take off like some of the wizards with ease, and then this guy just grabs him, slams him into the ground, and like breaks his neck instantly. That's a pretty good sign to run the fuck away.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it was established. I mean, yeah, you didn't do it that way, but
I'll be honest with you. After it was only like round two, like halfway through, when he was just like, "You're supposed to run away," that it's just like, "Are we?" Because I feel like we could take this. He's not doing that much damage, and we've done a lot of damage to it.
well, I think he was holding back.
Yeah.
And then
Like-
also the wizards could have like taken actions that were far off, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They
That's
could have
fair.
roasted us with fireballs.
Funnily enough, I was taking 8 damage for the
Fireball.
fireballs. I
So
resisted
you're only
the
taking
fire.
8? And they were rolling 16? Oh, I guess you were dodging.
Yeah, I ended up dodging it. Would have
Jill,
been every
jig,
time,
jig.
but
Yeah, but half of those groups weren't really taking actions. All they were doing is
yeah,
chanting.
yeah.
If they all popped off fireballs, it would have been a little spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy meatball.
They were designed in a weird way. To be fair, also, if we like rushed the wizards, we could have probably killed like a good chunk of them pretty quickly. Uh, I mean, you heard my plan of, since I had 400 feet of movement speed with Spirit Guardians, just ride around the entire group, killing them off.
One by one by one.
Oh man,
I'm trying to think if I have ever had an encounter where I had to run really aggressively
it's
from
rare.
something. Oh no, I did. We had one. Not this campaign, but the last one that I did with one of my friends, where we were running away from like a horde of zombies or whatever, and then they started like, anyways, and a necromancer, and then the necromancer started like forming their bodies into like a bigger and bigger creature that
Oh,
kept
God.
on running after us. It was just like a massive zombie that was chasing after us. And so we had to like keep on like doing things to like move a rock in front of its feet so it would trip and not catch up, and like all these things. As we were riding away, it was sick. It was fun.
You
I
know
don't know if
my
you've ever watched like the Dimension 20 stuff, but there was like a really good encounter for like they did something for a Crown of Candy where they had to like run, and it was done really well. But like two of the like player characters actually died in the encounter,
Oh shit!
but the rest of them escaped.
That's what
what do they
stinks.
have to do during that?
Like basically they were kind of like in a situation where they were like almost like double crossed and on trial in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they were like surrounded in like a cathedral, and they like started the encounter like they were gonna fight, but then they slowly realized that like they're a little bit outmatched,
Yeah.
especially when like two player characters like die. So at that point they had to like bust open like windows toward the back of the church to then like jump out, all while enemies are like chasing them and they're like trying to like break the glass.
Sounds sick. I need to watch the Dimension 20 stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Crown of
I've heard
Candy,
it's great.
and I'm going through Unsleeping City right now, which is also really good.
I hear it's good stuff. I'm a big fan of like the higher production D&D shows.
Yeah,
They're good.
it's
They're
really
fun
cool.
to
Like I
watch.
love like the sets they make for like the encounters.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had access to something like that.
man. I
A
wish the
massive
thing that
prop
I
room or
have.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really into like the minis side of things and making everything visual and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it when it's doable. I feel like I've just been a lot of D&D
Easier
online.
said than done, obviously.
it's a lot easier
Yeah.
to do online because you can actually set up proper scenes and shit like that. Like,
I've never played an online D&D campaign.
Oh,
I've
man.
done it in
Oh.
person, so
I've been using Foundry since the last guy that was on the podcast, Zump, just bought it for me. I switched off of Roll20, which is really nice. And recently, I try to make my Foundry stuff, like my maps, as interactive as possible. That way,
That's something on Steam, or do you just get that in like an internet
it's on
window?
the internet window. Only the DM has to buy it. Everyone else
Oh,
can
that's
connect
nice.
to it through just browser.
Yeah.
But for me, I have a
Oh.
plugin that allows elevation to be a factor, so I can make staircases that have another layer that only appears if you're on top. So like you can actually I can make a tavern that's like 4 stories tall, and the players can just go through it without me having to do anything. They will
Oh.
just all go through the layers themselves, all that sort of
You won't
shit.
have to you won't have to change the map each time they
Yeah,
change a layer. Oh my god, and move them across layers.
yeah.
Incredible.
I also have a plugin that lets me let them teleport between. They're called scenes, so maps. Previous area that they were in was a dungeon with teleporters that would lead them back to one of the libraries that was like secluded off that they could rest in. Uh, so they were able to just go up to it, teleport through. It would change their scene instantly and go through. But from things like lighting effects that they have, I can have ambient sounds in it. I can basically fully do everything to be immersive in it. Like you could walk closer and closer to a waterfall, and you'll hear it as you get closer. Like, wait, I hear running
Oh,
water
that's
at the
sick.
moment.
Hmm.
Shit like that. But I mean, I don't know if Wes Brooks here has seen the maps that I've made for my campaigns, unfortunately, but I
I
can
mean, I just looked it
share a
up.
few.
It doesn't look crazy expensive either. I'm actually looking to get that for my DM. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Because roll
like
20 is kind of a pain sometimes.
oh yeah, like let's see here. I'm able to like last encounter that I just did. Oh, my files are too powerful. Let's see. Like they ran through that. Uh, so I had it set up to where they could go into the caves and everything on their own, and inside the caves they would find.
Like separate maps.
Yeah, unfortunately the way that I had made this map before. I had really messed with the thing,
Mm.
and why did I minimize? I minimized Discord, so it messed up the entire thing. But we're good now. Um,
There we go. You're
so
back.
yeah, like I did some layering to where I can't even send that because they're too big. I use 8K images for the map. Wait, what the hell?
Oh, we're gone.
Yeah, so if
No.
I have File Explorer full screened on top of Discord, it just is fucked, I guess.
Oh, okay. Alex, or pop off.
Oh man,
I
but
don't know.
yeah, so they could
Oh,
go into the
that's
caves and everything. Oh, this actually can send. So I had I had it set up to where if they went into a certain cave, they'd go into a certain other cave. They were fighting goblins, which for a group of 7th level adventurers is no big deal. It was
oh, this is sick.
You could just step on them at that point.
oh yeah,
Boop, boop, boop.
um
Unless there was just like 500 of them.
well, Jerry did find that out as he went off on his own because he was ripping through them. No problem. He's basically playing a homebrew class that he made himself. That's Demon Slayer from
Oh,
the
the guy who
anime.
studies the blade?
Yeah, he slays demons. That's probably his most quoted thing. But he was just going off, just killing goblins willy nilly. He's got like a 22 AC, um, hits everything. And he went off towards the exit cave in that final map. And inside there, I had they're kind of like a goblin swarm, but they're goblin battalions. Not really battalions. What squads? I think I just put them as
Okay. Yep.
goblin squads. So they're like 4 normal goblins, 4 archers, a goblin wizard, and a goblin warg rider. And depending on their health value, some would die, some wouldn't do it. They wouldn't have certain actions. But he ran into there. There are 2 of them and 2 hobgoblins. and he was out of like all of his big things that he could do for AoEs, because AoEs, if you fireball one of these, I wasn't going to do just, yeah, you do 30 damage to the 90 health swarm. No, you're doing 30 damage to every single fucking goblin in there.
Yeah.
But he was just like, I might have fucked up here. It wasn't.
Looks like a lot of gold though. If he had have succeeded,
Yeah, I mean, they did eventually succeed.
a lot of gold.
Yeah, it turns out when you haste the barbarian who has a bonus action to dash, yeah, things get kind of crazy.
Hell yeah! I need to play the barbarian again.
No, man, I still remember your gnome barbarian that you made, or was it halfling? It was a halfling.
I was a halfling. Who doesn't love being French? You know what I mean?
Oh man,
I don't know why I chose that way. I don't know why I was a halfling.
I don't know why
Offensive,
either, but
uh,
that was an interesting campaign that lasted 3, like maybe 5 sessions, 6.
maybe
sessions?
5 sessions. Maybe it could have been 5.
But yeah, I like to do a lot of map making for my shit, and I should do a lot more describing of an area, but I try to make sure that you can just look at the map and go, so that's what kind of area we're in. All right.
It's nice to have a little bit of both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some sessions where we don't even have a map and it's fine. It's chill.
Yeah.
But like for combat, you kind of need a map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tricky time otherwise, and it's nice when they have this much detail put into it. This is crazy.
Oh, here's
Super nice.
Here's some more maps. I'll just share with you. Fuck it.
Spam.
Yeah. I think this might have been the final thing, but I uploaded this one to a contest. Surprisingly, I didn't get even anywhere close to the top 5 with a lot of these.
Oh, I remember
things.
this one.
Yeah.
It was this is a crazy fucking big map. This is humongous.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get to use it in my game that I currently am running. Because holy shit.
It's kind of nice to have these ones, even if you don't have like necessarily a combat setup. If you're doing like, I don't know, a meeting with like a royalty or something, or you're going to a banquet or something, you can like at least have a setting. And then, if people want to fuck around and find out, they can.
Yeah, like
at least they have somewhere to go off of.
Like the map with all the cliffs and everything, that I designed a few that are supposed to be like random encounters, just of like one of, oh, you're in a forest, or oh, one you're in a hilly area. Just to have, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I've been able to use them quite a bit recently, which is nice.
Good to have them in the hand too. Have you reused any across campaigns?
Yes, actually, I've used a few of these for various things. Like the hilly map was made for I used in a bandit encounter earlier on. The forest, I haven't used it technically for the group, but for a side plot I have used.
Nice. What do you make them in?
Just incarnate. It's a lot of stamp work and everything, but it still takes me sometimes it takes me 5 hours to make a map. Sometimes
my
even
God.
more.
Holy shit.
Depends how in depth I want to get with something. Like currently the thing that they're in, I realized that they had to have something for a fight in the spirit realm. So I threw that together in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing big or anything,
I mean,
that.
Spirit World, yeah, I get that vibe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there are a lot of arrows on the ground.
Yeah, like I'd love to draw my own maps with my own shit, but
yeah,
holy fuck.
I mean, a lot of the maps used my campaign are just other maps that are online, because it's like I understand as a DM, it's already a lot of work. And making like an original map on top of that is a lot of work, a lot more.
I mean, to be fair, I since I pay for it, I buy the yearly package for it, which is like $25 a year. Uh, I can sell the maps without attributing anything to them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So for a little while, I had a Patreon for it, where I would release occasional maps, and the idea was I'd fill it up with like 30 bits of content and then post it somewhere. And
Yeah.
then the whole thing started happening with Wizards of the Coast. I no longer had people in a campaign that I was playing every week, and it's just like, wow, I have no reason to make maps. I have no reason to upload these. And, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to reach $1 million in revenue, but like, do I really want to make content for this? Yeah.
Yeah, what a wild choice from Wizards.
Oh man.
They are crazy sometimes. I don't know. Wizards of the Coast from a D&D side, and then also because I play Magic the Gathering, they make some decisions where you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, I don't want to give you money anymore.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
like, surely you could have thought about this a little bit more, like
Yeah.
at all.
Wes Brooks here recently got a subscription to D&D Beyond, and I judged him lightly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
I
though.
don't know.
I mean, it would be nice to have the books and not have to just like randomly look shit up.
Yeah, but even still, it gets honestly, it's a bit surprising because the DM does throw homebrew items at us occasionally, so
Oh, okay.
you would have to, whenever he does that to you next, you have to basically mod it in
Oh, yeah.
using HTML
Oh, fun. Everyone's favorite language, HTML.
if you wanted to do like things automatically for you.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'll try to help you with that whenever he does that to you.
Yeah, that part kind of sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, Aurora isn't that much better, but Aurora is free, and you can just throw all this shit onto it, which is nice. It's they've got some people that have been working on like the newer books to add to it, which is good. Because the guy making it just kind of stopped doing anything with it. He's just like, yeah, I'm not making this anymore. So all you had up to was slightly before Tasha's. So all the content before that was what you had access to for it.
Mm.
I mean, like theoretically, you can just like add one of those custom items and then just add a description and then just do it manually.
Yeah, but the entire good thing about D&D Beyond is that you don't have to do things manually. Like, that's the whole drive for it.
Well, you are still cutting a lot of corners.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know,
I don't know. I've never used it.
you
I
save
can't.
writing shit, I guess. And I'm the kind of guy that's just like, because I joined my Sunday game, and he was just like, yeah, the next game is like 2 days. You need any help with your character? I'm like, I'm gonna make this in 5 minutes as soon as we're done talking and send it to you. It's going to take no time whatsoever.
Fair enough. Some people take a while to make characters, though. 2 days? I'd be like, oh, that's tight, man. I don't know if I can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a halfling fencing Frenchman. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man,
no, I had
maybe
more time for that.
maybe I'll spoil what I was talking about a little bit earlier. So the DM is going to be making a apparently he revealed the next campaign.
Mhm.
Hence why he tried to kill us. That way we can just get to it. For him, it was a win-win. I expect extremely difficult encounters until we die. That way we can switch to his new story.
Is the story going to end though? Is there a wrap up for the story at least, or is it just
I don't
like
know.
until we die?
I'm joshing around with that, to be
Okay.
honest. I'm sure he's not going to do that, but um, his next thing he was saying is going to be in a modern style kind of thing.
Mhm.
So D&D, but it's like modern era, but still magic was like everything.
Okay.
I asked him if he was gonna do any like cybernetic shit or anything because I'll be honest, man. Whenever I hear that like it's a modern setting with all this like normal D&D magic, I'm just like, all right. So there's a lot more than just modern in this. There's no way that a group would be like. There's no way that a civilization would go from. Yeah, we have cars, we have electricity, we have fully functioning computers. Also, by the way, we can shoot fire out of our hands and
Yeah.
move things with our mind and all this shit and not be able to go, you know, I think maybe we can actually use creation or fabricate from someone because one of the things is that it can't be magical and you can do complex things if you have the tools required. So,
Yes. I mean, maybe it's a world where fabricate isn't a spell.
well, yeah, but if you have wizards that know how to make circuitry, casting fabricate, they could do fucking anything with that.
Yeah, but
You
maybe
can
that's
make
not what they have yet.
nanomachines instantly.
I mean, it could be modern technology, but not modern, like not the same level of magic integration. You know what I mean?
Sure, but it's why like whenever people are just like guns in a fantasy realm, that's impossible. And it's like you're doing alchemy to turn yourself into a dragon. You're telling me
Yeah.
nobody's
Yeah,
figured out to do
yeah.
alchemy to make an explosion?
No, that's crazy, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that also does take a while to do too. I don't know. I feel for a lot of these things, it depends on the setting and how long. I don't know how long
Yeah.
things have been discovered for. You know, gunpowder probably wasn't the first time it was discovered. Wasn't immediately like, oh my god, we gotta fucking shoot stuff with this.
Actually, it was fireworks, I believe. And
Yeah,
the first thing they did was shoot it off into the air and explode
but
it.
I don't think. How long did it take them to discover that they had a substance that could explode before they made fireworks?
Uh, let's look at Wikipedia.
And then how long did it take that until they were making weapons?
So, gunpowder was invented in China sometime during the first millennium AD. The earliest possible reference to gunpowder appeared in 142 AD during the Eastern Han Dynasty, where alchemist Wei Buyang, also known as the father of alchemy, wrote about a substance with gunpowder-like properties. He described a mixture of three powders that would fly and dance violently in his Canton Kui. The fuck are you? The earliest book of alchemy, okay. So, basically around 450 AD was when proper gunpowder was made.
Okay, and then when were guns used?
Let's see something here. So, there weren't guns, but they were fire arrows.
Yep.
To be fair, though, this is all over the place of what was actually made here and there. Because gunpowder was made apparently as some way of eternal life was what somebody was trying to find out, and instead they invented an explosive.
As one does.
Apparently, the first confirmed reference to what can be considered gunpowder in China was 808.
I thought you said it was 5-4. Anyways, it's like actual guns weren't used until like I don't know the 1500s at least. Invented.
I mean, people are using
First
it
to
as
write as brought
explosive
up
for a
per gun
while.
in China from around 8500 by the end of the 13th century. Metal barrel of, yeah, so it was about at least 500 to 600 years before it was what went from gunpowder to true guns.
I mean, sure.
So just because something is has been found out doesn't mean it immediately goes there, right? Especially back in the day.
Sure, back in the day, but
So it's not that it's unrealistic. It just might not be. People just might not be very smart.
Do
You
you
know?
do you think that if the Chinese had the ability to wish reality into whatever they wanted with a ninth level spell slot, do you think they would have taken that much time to discover something?
I, I don't know. I don't. Who has access to ninth level spells? I don't know how you've crafted this world.
Most kingdoms with a lot of money probably will.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever played in a campaign where a kingdom has a ninth level spellcaster.
Oh man. You kidding me? A kingdom
So,
would 100% try to get that fucker on payroll. Either kill them or get them under their control.
oh no, I'm just thinking like a recent campaign where we had a high level spellcaster. They were like trying to take over the world, and they were the only one who was like of that level.
Oh man.
So no kingdom was like, I could pay you off. The guy was like, I'm infinitely rich already. I don't need your money. Let me kill everyone in your town.
No man. Unfortunately, the people in my campaign like that are currently sequestered in a coma or died because they starved to death because they were in a coma.
Oh, a lot of comas.
Yeah, 900 years ago, the gods were just like, oh shit, the world's about to just fucking be eradicated. What if we were to seal off our little area and accidentally seal off most magic to the world?
Yeah, hell yeah, classic. That's another thing that could happen too with gunpowder and stuff. Is that a classic thing? Is going through different phases of the Dark Ages,
Mm.
where you have like big sources of knowledge that are absolutely just destroyed, and so then you're restarting from like a very base primal understanding of magic, and then you just keep on having cycles of that, and so you never
Yeah.
really get to the point where anyone's
See,
doing fabricate.
see, it's not me saying that every single campaign should have guns. I'm just saying that there's people out there that will see the idea of a gun being in a D&D campaign and go, "You should kill yourself. How dare you do
Oh,
this?"
no, I don't know anyone like that.
There's some people that have a violent reaction to the idea of it.
I mean, guns IRL, ooh, but guns, in D&D, I'm all hanging out. Give me a little pistol.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the dream. You best believe I had a gunslinger. That was sick.
What
What a fun
about you,
campaign.
Mr. Brooks? Do you like guns in your video in your D&Ds?
Uh, typically no, but I mean, it really depends on how it's done.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, the one campaign that we did have them as like a prominent thing was also like we started in the Wild West, more or less, in like a desert area where everyone it was a very much the setting, and it was like, oh, this makes sense for the setting.
Yeah. Like
And then when we left the setting, it was like, oh, no one else in this world really has guns. It's just kind of this one place, and it's like, oh, okay, because they're you know of a similar power to a bow and arrow, really. Um,
I mean, do you want to know why the gun became so popular?
yeah, because you can, I don't know, because you can carry them, and they you can carry multiple, and they kill.
So, a standard bowman would
Yeah.
require an immense amount of strength.
Oh wait, no,
Normally
you see the back
training their
muscles?
entire
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah. You can just like have peasants use a gun. It doesn't matter. You can
Yeah.
carry like 3 and just shoot. I
Yeah.
mean, you also they kind of changed to it, but then they realized, oh wait, you still need like insane amounts of training because the early firing squads were wild because it took like a minute and a half to reload a musket at least.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have like to do weird. So it was a different type of training. It wasn't strength
Yeah.
training. It was like
It was something though
yeah.
that you could train for like you could train somebody and then they could just do somewhat regular training instead of like the
Oh yeah, yeah.
longbowman, which would require intense like enough training to keep up the strength and everything. Crossbowman I think also required a bit of strength.
Tons of
That
strength to pull back a crossbow. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean there were versions that used um like hand cranks and
Yeah.
stuff too. But then it costs too much.
Yeah.
Then you're getting into how many blacksmiths do you have that can make hand cranks?
Yeah. I had a guy
Um,
once tell me like, "Yeah, I got guns in my campaign, but you're going to need to do a lot of training for them." Like, isn't that the complete opposite of why guns became a popular thing?
I mean, again, they also did need shooting training, but it was easier. It's easier to shoot a gun.
Oh yeah.
than it is to
You can
shoot a bow and
train
arrow.
somebody how to shoot a gun in like a month, if I'm being honest. A bow and arrow though,
Yeah, a bit
you
longer
gotta
probably.
you gotta.
Well,
first
I
get-
mean, a longbow, yeah. To be to be at the same distance competition wise.
yeah, the British when because they were famous for their longbowmen, basically would ingrained in their culture. Basically, everybody had training for like a bit of time a week to shoot a longbow. It was everyone knew how to shoot a longbow or
Yeah, God,
would
that's
do
so
it part of
cool.
their like culture. You know what's wrong with the kids these days? They don't know how to shoot an English longbow.
Honestly, I think everything would be better in the world if everyone knew how to shoot a longbow. I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of problems would go away.
Indeed.
Hot take. Hot take.
Man, how do you feel about that, Mr. Brooks? Do you think our children should be training with the longbow?
Yeah, I'm just thinking like,
You're thinking about Pumped Up Kick starting to play, somebody comes in
that's
with the
exactly
AK,
what
and
I
then
was gonna
everyone
say,
just
but
fucking, like Legolas, shoots him down.
I was gonna restrain myself from making that joke.
No, it's fine. I made it for you.
Thank
But
you.
also, just imagine that. It's just like, we have an active shooter in the halls, and everyone just goes...
kid with the fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah, like you just, instead of everybody hiding under the desk, they go over to the locker, start pulling their
pull
bows out.
their concealed bow and arrows. Oh yeah, they just got like a locker, like an armory in each
Yeah.
class.
This is actually the new episode of Black Mirror.
Oh my god, we wrote it for them. Give
Oh,
us
man.
some writing credits, please.
Yeah,
They go hard.
just imagine an entire... I mean, obviously some kids would die, but think about how... I don't think many people would be like, I'm going to shoot up this school if they're just like, everybody that I see here could just...
On with a longbow and
Yeah.
has been practicing for 15 years.
Listen,
Their
dude,
backs are
I've
just
got an
like-
A in longbow class. You don't want to fuck with this.
You don't want-
Oh, man.
Oh shit! Not the A. I only got a C, bro. Oh my
Look,
god.
Chad, can
He's
you please...
deadly with it.
I don't think your grade's high enough for a school shooting, bud. You might want to stay at home.
Oh, God. Just like, Chad, do you think maybe you could stop spinning in a circle and shooting without looking every time? You're hitting everything, but it's not good. It's not part of the tradition.
A little 360 no
Yeah.
scope. That's the way I do. I mean, I guess every shot on a bow is no scope.
You kind of aim.
I mean, maybe not like the Olympic ones. They do kind of have scopes. They got some funky things going
Most
on.
modern bows have some kind of sight.
Yeah. No scope though, you know.
Some do.
They're iron sights. It's different.
Oh boy.
I would think that the 360 no scopes are definitely like the last part of the curriculum. And,
Oh yeah, like that's A+
The trick
territory. Is you're
shot.
like
Yeah.
popping a little 360 no scope. Yeah.
that's very advanced stuff.
That's
Yeah.
advanced.
Imagine the new kid comes in and everyone starts bullying him and he just starts doing 360 no scopes with the bow.
Oh
And
shit!
then
That's
they're
what you
just
start
like,
doing. It's
Maybe
like
not.
university level class, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of doing your oh shit, what are they called?
I like how
the credits for university. You just take like a 360 no scope as a class. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I think everything would be better in the world.
If
Yeah.
they don't get
Honestly.
the 360 no scope down, they get held back a year.
Yeah. Sorry, Timmy.
They gotta do summer school.
You gotta do something. You
Oh,
just
man.
couldn't do it. You're just not cut out for this life.
Oh.
Next time
Yeah.
I go to a community meeting for like school board, I'll propose it. I'll be like, guys, I think hear me out. The longbow, we bring it back.
Man.
Get rid of PE
persuasion.
class. Get rid of math, sciences. We don't need them. Just spend 4 hours a day shooting a longbow. I think everything will be good.
For instead of math, you have archery math, and what it is you have 4 targets and it's multiple choice. You have to shoot the right one.
Every test is multiple choice, and you have to shoot the right one.
Can somebody roll persuasion to see if the board accepts this as a new class?
Oh man.
Oh my god, your physics class is just you
I rolled
shoot
a
a bow
nat
and
for
arrow.
20.
and you figure out
Hey, it's
velocity
been
and distance.
added.
Oh my god.
It's
Natural
a
20, let's
mandatory class to graduate.
Holy shit.
What's your persuasion skill?
+5. Don't worry.
So
25.
25?
Yeah.
it was
Super
good.
persuasive.
I think it was like a
Yeah.
30. This doesn't really get people to be factory ready.
Hey, what if they're making bows? We got
Oh man. Yeah,
get rid of woodworking and start making bow making. It's a class. We're good. We got this. We got
fletching
it down.
class.
Fletching, yeah. No more no more
man.
like, oh god. I'm blanking so hard. No more sewing. It's just fletching. There we go. I did it. I figured it out.
God, if you do it from an early age, like everyone would just be ripped in high school.
Mhm.
Oh god.
There's a content creator, and anyways, he's like progressively using heavier and heavier bows, and like just the one side of his body is crazy shredded. It's insane. It's his back. It's like, whoa, this is this is wild. But that could be everyone. It could be everyone.
Could be.
The back of a Greek god, you know, like.
I would love the back of a Greek god.
Be good.
Mr. Brooks, maybe we should hit the gym together, get Greek physiques.
You got longbow physiques. Who cares about the Greeks? They didn't know how to shoot a bow well, you know? Get them out of here.
Right.
Just in time for the next season of Fortnite, which is apparently Greek themed.
It is?
Or something, or Roman or something like that.
Oh hell yeah. Get our longbow practicing now, you know?
You know what I love doing instead of therapy?
What?
Fantasizing about the Roman Empire.
Yeah. It's just a better
wonderful.
time and place, clearly. Surely. No
Indeed.
problems back then, right?
Exactly.
None that I can think of.
Dude, that pasta in Rome is fire.
Yeah.
Like, I went to Italy and I had pasta over there, and it hasn't been the same since I come back.
Oh, that's
Damn.
rough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard.
Kind of what I worry about, like going to places where the food's actually from, and you're like, shit, if this is better than anything I've ever had, I'll never
Yeah.
be the same.
Oh man.
Yeah.
To be
Like
fair,
Mhm.
like sometimes I've been to a couple restaurants where it's like supposed to be authentic and like super great, and sometimes it's just the most bland shit ever
Oh,
because
that's fair.
it's traditionally done. But like, I'm sure in like Italy and like shit like that, if you go to like those places and you get some good ass pasta, it's gonna be good ass pasta, especially.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it hit, man. And then I had like some pizza over there too, and
I bet
man, it hasn't been the same since.
I bet none of
No.
their sauces tasted sweet as fuck.
I mean,
don't
a
know.
natural good tomato is pretty fucking sweet.
All I remember is I had some kind of pizza and it had like prosciutto on it, and I was like fully erect.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe
Yeah.
I should
Good meat.
try that.
It really does that, you know? It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good meat does get me erect, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Also, you could go over to Italy and buy some Italian hentai if you felt the need. It's
Is
there. Just to
That's
let you
sorry,
guys
that's
know.
a thing?
Yeah.
Tell me about
In
this.
Italian, baby.
Oh, it's just in Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, so
How
it's,
did you
it's
stumble upon
Japanese
this?
hentai, but it's Italian. It's translated.
There was
into Italian.
a place that had like manga, and we were like in there for a little bit, and then like it was in Italian,
Of
and we're
course.
like, hell yeah.
Did someone buy us up?
Tentacali.
We didn't purchase any, no.
Damn. But you know it exists now, and that makes you happy.
But,
That's like a
but when
good-
I go back, I might pick some up.
just for the memes, just because it's
Yeah.
hilarious, just because it's in Italian. It just that makes it
If you're
so
gonna
much-
get a souvenir, you gotta get the
Yeah.
right thing.
yeah. Go. Oh my god, go to each country that you can and get
Yeah.
in different languages.
I can't
I
wait.
kind of like that idea.
Yeah, that's so fun.
This is my German.
Oh man, hold on 1 second here.
Throw it up on the
English.
bookshelf, and then like ideally it's a cover that you don't really know what it is. It just is like the name of whatever it is, but it's because it's in German. No one will have a clue. They're just like, wow, he's so cultured. Look at this German book in his bookshelf.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
I can't wait to go over to your house and just see on a shelf somewhere proudly displayed Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Just on a
Next time I,
book.
I go traveling, that's my plan. You know, this summer in Europe, going to everywhere I can.
Collecting across the entirety of the
Uh,
old country.
yeah, gotta make my parents proud
Somebody's got
somehow.
to do it.
You know.
You get to English. You get to England, and instead of just normal English, it's like posh English.
Oh, incredible! Please, or like ye old English? Yes.
Oh man, yeah, fantastic.
I would be stoked. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun collection to have. Surely someone's done it, but surely someone's done it for like one of their favorite, probably just normal manga. They've probably got like the first book in every single language. I'm sure that exists.
Probably.
But
How many? I think we've talked about hentai for 50% of these episodes.
have we? There's no chance.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first one we did.
Really?
Yeah, and then the second episode, Potato was involved, and we didn't talk about it. I don't think.
Well, it's
Third
probably a good thing I
episode we
brought it
did.
up then, right?
Yeah, good. Thank you
I
for
want to
bumping up
break
our
the
numbers.
streak, you know?
No, exactly. Yeah.
Indeed.
We got Fortnite. What else?
Yeah.
What other topics do we have to hit? We did D&D already. We did
Indeed.
D&D,
what else?
Fortnite, hentai. Wasn't that like everything that was important here?
Shit.
Let's see. Have I bitched about anything today?
What's on our checklist?
Oh
yeah, the webcam's getting screwed up. Yeah. That's 4.
Yeah. I really fucking hate how.
We also made sure to talk about school shootings, but with people with bow and arrows. So
Yeah.
that was another important topic.
Oh, and we talked about the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We got 6. So we're really doing it. Wow.
Oh boy.
I don't know what else you could ever want anyone to talk about. We hit everything.
Indeed.
There's no topic we didn't cover.
I'm gonna bitch about Last Epoch really quick though.
Oh hell yeah, do it.
Have you seen that, Mr. Brooks?
Is that game any good? I don't know anything about it.
Well,
Same.
At the moment, so they're an indie company that was like I want to say a Kickstarter. And they finally launched today to almost 200,000 players concurrently on their servers. The only bad thing is that they were probably that you do your classic stress testing, and you've got like
is some Path of Exile shit.
Somewhere, yeah. And so
I'm looking up gameplay right now.
Yeah, so unfortunately, when I played it on my stream, I spent 30 minutes in front of a door that just kept saying failed to matchmake whenever I clicked on it.
Fuck yeah.
So basically, this game is released in the state that all modern games are released in, is what you're saying.
Yeah, in beta still.
Somewhat. Well,
that checks out.
Well,
it's an open access.
It's been early access for like 7 years. I feel like they did get it down. It's just that they weren't expecting. I feel like they were like expecting a certain amount of players to be in there, and then 10 times the amount of players decided to play it.
So what you're saying to me right now is you would recommend buying Shower with Your Dad Simulator over this game.
So that's a game?
At the moment, I would probably wait a little bit, like a week or two.
Okay.
But one thing, they're doing Twitch drops, and I've been in drop-enabled shit for the last 2 days.
And
I've only got one of the drops. Apparently, it's week 1, day 3's drop. And it's just like, motherfucker. I've been sitting in random people's chats just watching shit because nobody that I know has been playing it. And it's just like, fuck. Am I going to be able to get those again? Because I didn't see much information about it.
Are the drops good or?
I mean, they're like a cape and a pet, I think. I want them. They're little collectibles that show how much better I am at being alive than other people because I have them, right? That's how video game cosmetics work, right?
I don't know. Cosmetics are the only thing I care about now. That's all I want in life. Cosmetics.
If
You
you're
best believe I played Fortnite Festival so that I could get a guitar that I probably will never use.
How was that?
See, Fortnite Festival is kind of boring, but like the
Yeah.
jam stage is what I think is actually really fun. Is
Oh,
just
because
like
you
remixing the random songs.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
I
The
love
normal
that.
songs are kind of like, oh, this isn't
I
it.
like playing like basically like Guitar Hero Rock Band without a Rock Band or Guitar Hero controller is just kind of like
Oh my god, on
not
keyboard
doing
it
it
is
for
it
me.
is a
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah, hard pass. I
Or
only
like
did it just to
drums
grind
when
the
Oh,
points
man.
or whatever.
yeah.
I remember one time when I found out that you could use a controller for Guitar Hero. I was like, wow, I'll be able to hit the buttons probably now.
No,
It's not.
I think they are releasing a controller for Fortnite Festival. I think they have said that.
Yeah.
So when that comes out, maybe they'll also make it so you can like plug in old controllers. That'd be good. I'd be stoked if that was the case because it's made by the same company that made Guitar Hero and stuff, right?
That's,
The Rock Band
Oh, the
developer.
Rockman guys, not the Guitar Hero. Yeah.
I think the Rock Band guys used to make Guitar Hero,
Probably.
and
I
then
thought it was a different developer.
well, they used to. I think what it is let's see, Rock Band was I want to say that the developers
Armand.
worked on Guitar Hero, but didn't after a certain time. So they went and did their own thing.
Yeah.
Oh no. Harmonix Music Systems has done both games. They did Rock Band and um yeah, Rock Band and also oh my god, Guitar Hero. I can words. What was this? Karaoke Revolution Volume 2. Yeah, they did Guitar Hero on the PS2, Guitar Hero 2,
Oh.
Rock Band 2, Guitar Hero
At this
Encore, Rock
time,
Band Unplugged.
Red Octane, a peripheral manufacturing company who had enjoyed Harmonix's previous games, approached Harmonix about developing the software for a game that would be based on a guitar-shaped controller inspired by Guitar Freaks, which was popular in Japan. This relationship led to the creation of Guitar Hero, published by Red Octane in 2005.
So it looks like good Harmonix was the developer of
Guitar
all of
Hero
them.
became successful and resulting in a well-received 2006 sequel, Guitar Hero 2, developed by Harmonix. To which
On the
then
PS2.
Activision bought Red Octane, and several publishers became interested in acquiring Harmonix. And basically, Harmonix got bought, but Red Octane also got bought by two different companies. So Harmonix couldn't make Guitar Hero. Red Octane could.
Yeah. After that point, yes.
Yeah. To which then Harmonix just made Rock
Made
Band.
Rock Band. And then later they came back together, and then it looks like in 2009 they made Rock Band again, or like a different port. Anyways, yes, they made this. It's the same company.
Yeah.
It's the same company, so maybe they'll make it so that old controllers can be used. Yeah, because I agree, Fortnite Festival would be a lot better if you could use a controller. Also, if the vocals weren't just Guitar Hero, but for vocals, it'd be nice. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that probably helped.
It'd be nice if like you could, I don't know, use your microphone in some capacity. It'd be crazy.
Oh god, they did that. Well,
Which would have been an easy feature to implement because half people are already using mics, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
why
pretty
did they do
common.
that?
I mean, just do it as like an alternate that you could use your mic, and then like maybe you have to do a little tuning on your mic to get it to work. But like, surely that's not too hard.
counterpoint.
Yeah.
What age range is most commonly plays Fortnite?
I think the demographic is like 40 to 50-year-olds.
Yeah, on the most. Around 85% of Fortnite players are aged 18 to 35,
Really? 80%?
according to
Damn.
whatever this website
Because I
is.
see a lot more children playing it in real life than
Nah, they're on
in fake
Roblox. Dude.
land.
Oh, according, this is a different one from 2 years ago. It says, according to Professor Google, 62.7% of the player base is 18 to 24 years old.
Damn. Sorry, you're not part of
So,
the. You're not part of most people there, Mr. Brooks. Lord Brooks. Sorry, I've been forgetting your title.
It's okay. I'll allow it.
oh, this is January 11th, 2024. Ooh. I mean, it makes sense now that a lot of people are 18 to 35 because Fortnite's been around for like 6 years. So they were probably 12 when they first started playing.
Yeah.
And now they're 18, and you probably still have a bunch of 12-year-olds, but.
Now imagine a bunch of like 17-year-olds with the ability to have their voice heard to a bunch of people.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they should. Their voice should be the one that's said. I think it should be.
Yeah.
It should just be they can choose to sing it.
Yeah, I think that too.
I mean, also they already have like open mics in games or lobbies you join. I feel like there's already problems and they've already addressed them. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't ever turn on my microphone in that game, so I really don't know.
Fair. You have a creator code, don't you, for Fortnite?
Nope.
No, not anymore.
No, I got rid of it. It was just annoying.
Oh.
It's like very you have to really be racking in the dough for it to be worth it. You have to hit like, oh my god, what do you get? You get every, is it like 10,000 V-Bucks that some people spend on your creator code? You get like $5. So every $100 spent, and you have to get what, in a year you have to get $100 in creator revenue, otherwise you just don't get any money. So people have to spend what, 20 times 100, a nice $2,000 using it on your creator code, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna hit that.
Did you lose it, or did you just contact
No, I
them
just
and say
didn't.
no?
Oh, I just didn't renew it. You have to like renew it each year too.
Oh.
Like it's nice to get, like you can get like maps and stuff if you have a creator code, if you're doing like custom games, but I just wasn't using it enough for it to be worth it. And like I'd rather other people use creator codes for people that might actually hit that $100. So
So
at least someone gets the money.
So let me get this straight. So
Yeah.
what you're telling me is that both of you play Fortnite and you're both single.
Whoa, hey. Oh.
I told this man
There might be some correlation there. How crazy. Whoa. Most of the people that I know that play Fortnite are single. Whoa, hold up. Hold up.
I don't know. I'd rather play Fortnite than somebody bitching me on the phone 24/7.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's valid.
Oh man.
Ideally, no bitching on the phone. You know what I mean? Just in general.
Kiwi, there might be hope for
I
you.
could do without that.
There might. Whoa.
Yeah,
no one's ever said that to me.
There might be hope for you to find somebody, because I thought that it wasn't possible, but apparently you can get laid playing Fortnite.
Really? Crazy.
Apparently,
that's insane.
Is that true?
Do we have confirmation? Is there?
I don't know. Do we have confirmation?
Show me the receipt. I don't believe. No.
Damn. I was gonna see if Lore would expand off of that.
Lore.
I'd have to talk to my lawyers before I disclose information.
Yeah. They're very strict about me talking about any topics related to Fortnite.
And any topics related to Fortnite and my sex life.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That are apparently going on Spotify.
Yeah.
Anyways, God.
So actually, I'm saving myself for marriage. Actually, I just want to make that clear.
I'm saving myself until they make. So they make marriage in Fortnite, and then then shit's gonna go hard. You know what I mean?
Just go full Japanese with it and just say, just have the Fortnite cathedral already.
Oh, is that a thing? Is that a thing?
A lot of Japanese, like, you can go get married in the Final Fantasy 14 cathedral.
Oh,
because you can get married in that in the game, and there's a whole ceremony, and if you can do it in real life if you want.
I'm sure they've made a creative map that is a wedding, and you go and get married. It might already be there.
I'm just here to promote celibacy.
Hell yeah.
It's good take. Yeah, celibacy and longbow. That's all I'm here to promote. That's what I think our school system should be teaching.
Oh man.
In the important things, God. Fuck, that's awful.
Damn. So there's nowhere that is Shrek related. I think they can get married in. Like, there's no Shrek
Oh.
cathedral.
What's the point then? What's the point of marriage if it can't be
Yeah.
Shrek themed?
I know what you're saying. Like, come on, man. Why?
I had friends that got married, but what they really should have done is
Gone to therapy.
no, waited until there was a Shrek cathedral and
Oh,
gone
Wait.
there.
Therapy, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
It's what you.
therapy.
So what you do instead of that is you just fantasize about the Roman Empire.
Oh, so I've been doing therapy like every
Or-
day for years.
Or you build a deck. I personally love instead of therapy, beating my children. No, I don't have any children.
Huh?
For legal reasons, I have absolutely no children. If I beat them,
That you know of.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident. The ex just said that they were thinking about taking off their birth control for
Mm,
to save the relationship.
that's a thing. Hmm.
Good times.
Good times.
If for some reason some chick hit me up and was like, "Hey, you actually have a kid, dude. I'm fleeing the country. I'm letting you know right now."
Really? You're not just
I'm
gonna be like you're not just gonna say, "Hey, what's this Fallout username? I need someone to play." Or not Fallout, Fortnite.
He's moving to Italy for the
I don't,
pasta.
I don't like surprises.
Oh man. Unfortunately, since this is gonna be on Spotify, this could be used as incriminating. For that, fleeing the country to avoid child support.
I thought we were
Oh, no,
talking about Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite,
Yeah.
And
Kids in Fortnite.
so
That's what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Creative Map, where you have children. You know the one we're talking about, right?
God.
It's all a joke, guys. It was all in game. It was
God, imagine
my lawyer telling me.
imagine you play on a fucking roleplay creative map Fortnite server, and then like 9 months later, somebody's just like, "You owe me 100 V-bucks for child support."
You have to buy me this battle pass. I
And
need
you're
it
just
for
like,
child
"Oh
support.
God, all right,
Not again.
my V-bucks."
You gotta go to Fortnite.
That's why you get
Oh,
a prenup signed
Yeah.
in your Epic Game settings.
Yeah, actually, in their Epic Games, like their user agreement, there's a
don't-
section in there
I don't
for
think
child support.
because you can have a child because prenups are for marriage.
I'm saying it would like generally like help out in situations like that. You'd at least be like retaining some of your stuff.
Oh,
You might have to sell some of your belongings to make the child support payments, you know?
That's
Yeah,
on my
like-
Fortnite skins.
like your,
God, that's crushing.
yeah.
I can't do that. I can't part with them.
You're just like looking at your Shrek Fortnite skin that got released next month, and you're just like,
I would buy
like,
it so
I-
quickly.
this is my last skin, and I need the V-bucks. You sob into your Mountain Dew cup as you sell your Shrek skin.
God, that's a sad image. God, mostly the Mountain Dew cup. I don't know why. That's the worst part.
Oh, the best part is that it's actually the Mountain Dew. It's like a cup branded for Mountain Dew. You have it filled with Mellow Yellow because you haven't been able to afford Mountain Dew.
Oh no!
Even though they're the
rough.
same price.
That's the greatest tragedy of man. Having to drink Mellow Yellow when Mountain Dew exists.
For a penny of the day, you can keep a Fortnite player from having to drink Mellow Yellow out of his Mountain Dew cup. He can actually afford Mountain Dew. Albeit it's just code red, but
I love Go Red. That's great. The coloring is really what drives my life, you know? I love Allura Red. Yeah.
you love Health Potion Red?
Halibut Red. If it's not toxic red, if it's not concerningly red, I don't want it. I don't want it in my body.
Oh,
That's
man.
what I want my blood color to be like. I
If it
want
doesn't
Allura Red.
if it doesn't concern you when you take a shit the next day, is it really healthy?
Exactly.
Uh,
Man, you really get it.
Does Wes Brooks want to plug anything that he has?
Wait, I do stuff?
Do
Yeah,
you?
you play Fortnite. I thought
Yeah.
that was it.
Oh.
That was it. Oh wait, there's one other thing. I can't. What was it again? God.
I think
That's-
maybe he
Oh.
might make paper mache swans that he takes down to the
Oh.
lake and watches.
Uh, I'm on Spotify. You can find me at West Brooks. I don't know if this was a good selling point for you to do that, but I mean, hey, why not do it anyways?
Listen, man. Oh man.
Oh wow. No way. I found you on Spotify. Whoa.
If you're into removing your urethra, yeah, check my music out, West Brooks.
Listen, man, to be fair. I,
Man, that's a good
I-
selling point.
I did not tell you to say that in the beginning. But I feel like it set the tone for the entire thing. Oh
Oh my
man.
god, your About You is incredible. A Florida man followed by a sleep paralysis demon that creates music.
I should include in the description. Also, if you need a really cheap urethra removal, I got you.
Oh god, you just become the Gwar of it. He's just
You have to pay me in cash, though. It has to be cash.
Cash under the table. Like, that's the only way I'm doing it.
oh
I do
god,
not take cards.
your next show you have Gwar
Cards
style
get me
sim-
hard, but cash makes me come.
Oh man. I feel like yeah, I feel like that this has been a good advertiser for your music. Especially when you start bringing out the man with the urethra onto the stage, and you like as you sing, you do the live removal.
Oh man,
Gwar
people
style.
would be into that. I mean, I don't know who, but someone would be into that.
You
I
can
think.
have it hooked up to spray water on the audience as well.
That's something to incorporate into the sets, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of fish would you use as your cock?
You say what kind of fish?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You know who Gwar is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of fish would you use as your cock?
So quick question: is that the lore of Gwar? Like they have fish cocks?
The lead singer had a cuttlefish as a cock.
Okay, I did not know that.
Sometimes at the end of it, it would come onto the stage as well, or come onto the audience.
I'm thinking like
For context, Gwar is a band that has done some crazy shit, normally involving set pieces in their shows.
Oh, Garfish.
One of which, no, GWAR is the band, but one of the things that the show that I went to, it was during the like presidential candidate election or something like that. Either way,
Yeah.
they had Hillary
Oh,
Clinton,
what's his
Obama, and God, what was his name? He was like the last sane like Republican candidate that I know of. He was in the military. I think that a lot of Republicans have been shitting on them too. Obama,
What the fuck is this band?
2012. I believe 2012. I think it was 2008. Actually, 2008. Who were the people on that? John McCain. So yeah,
John McCain was in Gwar.
they had
What?
him. They had him on this. They had like they was all like made out of foam most likely because it was like they basically had Hillary Clinton, Obama, and John McCain rip each other apart on stage, and because it's Gwar, fluids flew onto the audience and stuff from it, and then the lead singer just then ejaculated his cuttlefish penis onto the audience. So yeah, what kind of fish would you have as your cock?
Maybe like a hammerhead shark.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
choice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Cool fish. One of my favorites, man.
But is it a fish?
Yeah,
Boom doom.
sharks are fish.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's wild. I always kind of forget because they're kind of their own thing, you know? They have their own theme song and everything.
Can it be like any sea creature?
No.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, oh yeah, fish, no, but yeah, if you want whatever you want to put on stage, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be funny if it was like crabs?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Just a crab as your cock. That'd be very confusing, but yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Would you just have a crab for your Gwar style?
Live or what are we thinking?
Probably not alive, but with like movements to like do this occasionally.
Oh, animatronic.
Yeah. and
Terrifying.
you'd have somebody dressed up in a suit and you just remove their urethra. That's your next that's your next album.
Yeah, you know, it will be considered.
Oh god.
Good. I'm happy we helped with some creativity of on the music front. You know, I really need some inspiration. Hopefully.
Roll
Indeed.
for inspiration.
Oh,
Oh
man.
shit! Roll the dice there, Jay. Roll the dice.
Real question is, would you guys play Fortnite together?
I'll be down. I'm
I'll,
always.
uh,
A two
Oh,
for inspiration.
a 2.
For inspiration, yeah. Boy,
there, sure. I'll play a Fortnite if you join.
I'm not playing Fortnite, man.
Yeah, Robert, you have to play Fortnite
You
with
just
us, or it's
doxed
not
me
gonna
on my
happen.
own podcast. How dare you? It's fine.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it once. You know.
Should I say your last name too? To just drive
Yeah,
it
yeah.
home?
Street
No.
address. Again, credit card information. We got that on file.
Listen,
Got that.
I already had somebody a while back say that they were going to shoot me because they were in a gang because I was playing Minecraft and not Fortnite a while back.
Which is one of the wildest statements I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, you should have been playing Fortnite then.
Yeah.
I didn't want to play Fortnite. I wanted to play modded Minecraft at the time. God damn it.
Wait, I know why you didn't play Fortnite. You were waiting for this exact moment in your life
Oh
to
my
finally
god.
start.
Everything's coming together.
I think I'm waiting for
We have a squad right here. Add a potato, 4 people. Done. Squad.
I don't know if Potato wants to play Fortnite again.
No, she's down.
You know who
Don't
does
worry.
play Fortnite? You can holler at your boy Jeremiah.
Oh.
Oh boy, does he actually actively play Fortnite?
He was for a little bit. He hasn't been on in a while.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's
One of
because
my friends
you stopped
Trauma
playing
dumped
Honkai.
him on like his divorce, and he hasn't gone on Fortnite since.
Oh my god. That's
God.
the way to do it. Holy shit. Okay.
Jeez.
I haven't had that happen to me on Fortnite, but you know, fair enough.
You guys are
It's like
ready
the
for
best
my
place to do it,
trauma?
honestly.
Fair enough.
Oh boy, yeah. Just imagine, Kiwi, your Fortnite streams are now just trauma dump streams. With
Oh,
Fortnite in
can't
the
wait.
background.
That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be fun for everyone involved. People love getting trauma dumped on stream. That's one of their fave things.
And you know, if you don't have anything to trauma dump with, just start saying just start reading "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit.
Oh, sick. Yeah, people love that content.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Get your
Ideally, not
Subway
even me reading
Surfers
it,
and
just like a robot reading it while I play
yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the
I'll work on it.
asshole for?
And only do half the story before skipping to the next one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God, it's some good ideas. I gotta write this down.
Yeah. Oh man, how would you review your podcast experience today, Mr. Brooks?
I mean, it was good. I think we hit all the important topics.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you have any regrets?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's fair. They normally happen after the podcast. Give it a couple hours. You know, normally for me it hits like 2 hours after. You're like, damn.
And we didn't talk about urethra removing enough.
Yeah. I'm happy we finally got to it. It took a couple podcasts, but we got there. I've been really trying to push it this whole time, just kind of, you know, under the under the table. Yeah.
Which is where your urethra generally is located, is under a table.
What?
Oh man,
But hey, for a low fee, we can change that. It's got to be cash, though.
It's gotta be cash. They will not.
Can't stress that enough.
Banks do not let me have credit cards, or I have committed too much urethra fraud. They simply won't let me do it.
Like I might have a license, but you can't see it.
Yeah. You just gotta trust me, bro. Just gotta trust me.
It's there.
His medical license.
It's actually at my other place. I'm moving right now. It's gonna take a little while to get here. Sorry. Just trust me, though. I promise.
There's like a framed plaque on the wall, and it's like just written in crayon. Like,
oh man, maybe if you give me a box of crayons and a piece of like construction paper next Thursday, I'll draw that for you.
You're not gonna
Well,
believe this, but I can take care of that urethra throat for you with crayons and a piece of paper.
oh my. Just paper
Excellent.
cuts. That's the only thing you
It's,
need.
it's a
No
bit of a
knife.
longer process, but I can make it work.
Man, let's end the podcast with a new fresh hell dropped. You're in surgery for a heart transplant. The doctor's just using paper to cut into you.
Oh,
No, that's definitely a Black Mirror episode.
yeah. They haven't invented knives, just sharp paper.
No knives, only paper.
I think it would just be funny. Just like someone like trying to make some food, just slowly trying to cut a carrot for like an hour and a half with the paper.
I
You
think you could
see-
make the argument that like paper cuts could do more damage than swords in D&D.
Oh,
Oh.
you know what the real fucked up thing is? Is that in the museums for this Black Mirror episode, they have like a scene where like they show like a caveman with a roll of paper like carving a spear.
Mm.
Just
No,
nobody's
carving the
made the
paper with a
connection.
spear. You know,
Yeah.
the other way.
No. They're like, here's how paper was invented, and they're like cutting out the piece of paper with a shittier piece of paper, and nobody questions it except for the one guy that's sitting around. Oh god.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that. I don't know if Black Mirror would be quite the fitting place. Make it feature length. Get me a whole movie in this setting. You know, that's what I want.
Setting, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Or
man.
a D&D campaign. I agree. Let me dual wield paper and just two pieces of
I
paper.
wouldn't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I'd run.
I like the idea that this is an entire world that has everything else, but there is no cutting utensils except for paper.
You don't have to cast fear. I'm running.
I'm running.
Oh man. Anybody want to say anything else?
I got nothing. I'm kind of
Yeah.
hungry.
That's fair. It's lunchtime. You guys got lunch?
Yeah, I gotta go pick a potato from work. She got off 21 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Well, there we go. That seems like a perfect timing then. We hit 2 hours. We did it. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah, I was
Actually,
supposed
she's
to
eating
stop at
lunch.
35 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, you really hung on for a while there. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
supposed to dip like a while ago, man.
Yeah,
What
you're like,
happened?
I'll dip after like 30 minutes, and you're just like, I'm here. Turns out the man was ride or die.
He was hungry and he still stayed. What a homie, you know?
I mean, I'm gonna just not disclose the information that I took a nap a little bit there, but you know.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, yeah. Wait, when?
I think it's when we were talking about the 3D printer. I probably like got a solid 5 minutes in there.
I just gotta get rid of my webcam.
I
And then I can just pull a quick little 5-minute snooze sometimes. God, that's a good strat.
Yeah, there was a moment there where we were speaking for a bit, and I like said your name, and then you came back like, I said your name a second time, like, yeah, and you answered like my question immediately. It's just like, all right, man,
He's active.
you're lucid but asleep. All right.
I had a solid strategy going into this.
No, it's good. Hey,
What, micro naps?
impressive.
Roll for stealth.
Yeah, you passed. I will.
Oh god.
What was
Also,
my
you were
nap
invisible.
stealth
An
skill?
18. Apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, it
Oh,
was.
18? Yeah,
You're
okay.
obscured, so that. We'll say you have a +5.
Plus
on
5?
your spell,
Yeah. God damn, that's impressive. A 23. God, insane.
Man, I can't wait to when I upload this to Spotify to put in the description for the things that we talked about. Urethra removal.
I kind of feel like you shouldn't put it in there. Let it be a surprise to the people listening, you know?
Well,
That's
it
kinda
could
like
be a
a-
surprise, or people could look at it and go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I
I feel like you
gotta-
probably aren't going to have anyone like looking specifically for that in a podcast, so maybe
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
need it in the description.
Speaking of
you know?
surprises, some random lady just showed up like at my front door with like a kid. I think I gotta go.
Oh.
All right. Well,
I think she wants child support or
Oh
something.
shit. Oh god. Okay.
Paid in full in V-Bucks or I don't know.
On that note, go. I know you said you're Westbrooks. You're on Spotify. You can also be found on YouTube, I believe, too.
YouTube, Bandcamp, a bunch of other streaming services that I never go on. They're there.
Oh, man. I think you also said that you were gonna start streaming on Mixer, right?
I'll be live on Justin TV.
Oh
Excellent.
hell yeah, good. Nice.
Oh man, that's still active.
I would like to think it is. Like I'm a boomer streamer. Like I retired after Justin TV.
That's
Oh,
fair.
man.
That's respectable.
I want
God, we should have all. All right.
okay, what about you, Kiwi? You doing anything
What about me?
this week? You playing more Fortnite like you always
I don't
do?
know. Probably. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't have a plan.
Um,
Ever since I broke my tibia, it's like I'm sitting a lot, so probably.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do some mini streams here and there in the Minecraft with you. Maybe Terraria with Rye. Maybe hopefully Last Epoch will actually work.
Maybe some Fortnite.
Maybe some
Here and there, yeah.
maybe
Probably
some
not Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I'm
You know
not
what
a
I mean?
Fortnite guy.
Not yet. Not yet. Just you wait.
That's what they all say until
Uh-huh.
they go down the rabbit hole and regret their life decisions.
Listen, man, I have a 0% loss rate. I can't lose that.
Oh.
You can get that 0% loss rate and 0 build, brother.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh man. Anyways,
I believe.
everybody say bye now.
Okay. Bye now.
Yeah. All right.
Bye now. Nobody has anything else to say, right?
No. We did that. We did that.
Sayonara.
Fantastic. Bye.
Signing off.
Sign off.